Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. So today we're working into the area of side ribs and front ribs, opening into the heart. If you sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, align the back of skull with your tailbone, and then feel for lengthening the spine. Ensure the space that you're working in is clear so there's nothing that's likely to get into your way, nothing that's likely to cause any damage. If you have any injuries today, be mindful of those injuries. If you move into a pose and it's really hurting, or if it's causing you a great deal of discomfort, then ease back from that. So be mindful of any injuries that you have so you're not aggravating injuries and not creating any new injuries. Let your arms rest onto your thighs. Activate your feet, spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Now feel for lifting your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And then let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Close your eyes and check into how you feel in this moment. Allowing yourself to check it deeper inside of yourself and notice what is going on for you. Feel your sit bones as they press to the floor, and then feel that energy that is moving in from the earth through perineum into pelvis, up into belly, up into heart. And just feel that. Relax your skull bones. And then feel that energy that moves in from above. Allow that to come down into your brains, all the way through your body. Noticing the edge of your fingertips, the edges of your toes. And notice your skin barrier. So as you go through your class today, keep a sense of noticing what is your edge. Taking yourself as deep as you can into the poses, and then making a choice as to stay with what you feel. But if it's too deep, if it's too much, then easing back, and then notice where your edge is today. Now bring your hands onto your rib cage, and just feel that. Feel a gentle touch of your hands onto your rib cage. And then breathe in, breathe to the hands, and feel your ribs as they open wide. Your lungs, they're opening up. So feel the barriers, the edges of your lungs as they open to the side ribs. And as you breathe out, exhale and feel the contraction. Your belly's pulling in. Your sit bones presses down, so feel that and feel that connection with the earth, and breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen lower ribs up. So you'll feel the lower ribs lengthens away from sacrum, and feel your mid-ribs as it lengthens away from your lower ribs. Your upper ribs lengthens away from mid-ribs. And as you breathe out, relax your shoulders away from your ears. And working a little deeper, breathe in and lift your belly. Feel you're lifting your belly back away from your pelvic bone. Lift your diaphragm, lift chest. Keep chest lifted, exhale. Pull your belly all the way back. And now breathe right between your shoulder blades, so opening up the back of your heart as you breathe there. And exhale, let your shoulders relax. Pranayama today is alternate nostril breathing in shoelace pose. Shoelace, bring your left foot over your right. Your left foot is onto your right thigh just above the knee and reach out with your heels. That's a difficult reach for you. Place your left foot onto your right calf or your left foot onto the floor or stay in cross-leg seated position. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your thumb to block your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril for 5. Block both nostrils. Hold the breath you're holding. Hold for 20. Close your eyes and then bring yourself to feeling the immediate sensations that are coming up for you. Exhale through your left. Exhale through your right nostril. Exhale for 10. Breathe through your right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils. Hold the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale through left nostril. Exhale for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace. Right foot is on top of your left thigh. Make the adjustment so this feels right for you. So feel this into opening into hips. You don't want this into your knees. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 5. Block both nostrils. Hold the breath you're holding for 20. Close your eyes and bring yourself to full focus on what is going on for you. Exhale right nostril. Exhale for 10. Breathe through your right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils. Hold the breath for 20. Exhale left nostril for 10. And release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Your heels, they are about 12 inches, maybe 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Bring your hands forward of your shins, hands flat to the floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allow your body to fold forward, pull belly in. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, fold, belly's in. Now breathe as you breathe, feel your lungs as they open wide. Feel your armpits, the ribs open to armpits. And exhale, fold, bellies in. On your breath, breathe through sternum, down into heart. And as you breathe out, folding forward, pull belly in. Now feel the energy that's moving through your body. Press your sit bones back to floor, and then breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. Lengthen mid-ribs away from lower ribs, upper ribs away from mid-ribs. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in, come up for seated side bend. Straighten your left leg. Reach out, spread the toes. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Tuck your right foot in so that your heel is towards the groin. Have the option of going deeper if you wish by bringing your right foot back so that the right heel is by your right glute. So then move your thighs away from each other. If you have taken your right foot back, right hand is back, it grabs hold of the ankle. Otherwise, your fingertips are to the floor. Breathe in, reach your left arm up, open side ribs. As you breathe out, bring your hand down on the inside of right leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Hands on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. And as you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder back and down away from your right ear. As you breathe, lift chest, move chest to chin. Exhale, relax your jaw. Chin lowers towards the left side of chest. Now breathe as you press your sit bones back down. Breathe and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder back and away from your right ear. On the next breath, breathe in. Slide your right arm all the way around the back. Tuck it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down away from right ear. Breathe to the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for lengthening your right ear away from your right shoulder. Now breathe and lift sternum, lift chest. Keep feeling for lifting out of your left side. And as you breathe out, squeeze your right shoulder down towards your left shoulder. Chest opener, release your right arm. Breathe in, reach your right arm straight up. Spread the fingers, spread the heel of your hands. And as you breathe out, arc your chest forward and reach your right arm straight back. And breathe to the back of heart. Feel for energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, send in that right arm away from your ear. Inhale, reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Arm overhead, breathe out, reach your right arm over your right ear. And breathe, lift your side ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, as you reach your right arm forward, glide your right sit bones back. Soften chest, and then breathe through sternum down into heart, allowing the energy to move down to belly. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your left foot. And then breathe, lengthen belly away from your left thigh. Exhale, fold, pull belly in. Let your shoulders relax. And then just connect with what you feel. And then breathe to this area, using this breath to find release. And as you breathe out, fold, pull belly in. If your hamstrings are feeling really tight, then bend your left knee, heels contract to sit bones, and you're reaching forward with the ball of your foot. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come up and change. Straighten your right leg. Your right leg reaches straight forward. Your left foot tucks in, heels towards the groin. Or if you can go further, bring your foot back So your left heel is by your left glute. Bring your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle, otherwise take the fingertips to the floor. Breathe in, reach your right arm up, open side ribs. As you breathe out, bring your hand down to the inside of your right leg. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe, lift belly. Keep lifting belly away from pelvis. And breathe out, soften your left shoulder away from left ear. On the breath, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide your sit bones back to floor. On the next breath, slide your left arm around the back, tuck it onto right thigh, hip, or clothing. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open as you glide your left shoulder back and away from your ear. Breathe to the left side of neck. Deep breath. Exhale. Relax your jaw. Chin lowers towards the right side of chest. On the next breath, release your left arm. Reach your left arm straight up. Chest opener. And as you breathe out, glide your chest forward and reach your left arm straight back. Breathe to the back of heart. Feel the energizing heart. Without forcing, as you breathe out, sending your left arm straight back. Breathe in. Reach your left arm right up towards the ceiling. Feel as if there are beams reaching through fingertips. Arm overhead. As you breathe out, reach your left arm over your left ear. Try not to collapse down towards your right thigh. So breathe, lift your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, lengthen your left arm forward, glide your left sit bone back. Inhale, expand your ribs. Feel your lungs that open wide out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing the hands down either side of your right foot. You can take hold of the foot, ankle, calf, or hands to the floor. Now breathe. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And lead with chest. Exhale as you fold. Now notice the energy that's moving in your body. Feel this as it builds. And then breathe deeply. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, belly is in. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Coming into your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee. So you're lying down onto your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaky, the soles of your feet are on the floor. Hands clasped behind head and neck. Everyone, press your lower back to floor. Breathe in. Lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbone up, and reach your elbows to your left knee. Pull belly in. Feel as if you're hugging your ribs down. Belly's in. Press your lower back to down. As you breathe in, bring your head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is down, but your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and reach your elbows to your right knee. Now pull belly down. As you breathe in, bring your head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. If your back is not tweaky, lift your feet up off the floor. Now exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, and reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes, spread the ball of your foot. Keep moving your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly down. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Lengthen right thigh away from hip. Reach out, spread the toes, pull belly down. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Relax your right hip, curl tailbone up. Lengthen your right thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up so the shoulder blades are away from the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your left thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum presses down. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip and then move your thigh away from hip. Lift your chest. Reach your left elbow up. Shoulder blades are off the floor. Pull belly down. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side and relax your arms overhead. And bring your focus back to your belly and feel the energy that you're building there right now. Notice the sensations that are coming up for you. Use your hands and draw your knees together. The soles of your feet are onto the floor. Move your heels back towards your sit bones, or your heels are hip distance apart. Reach down with fingertips, brush your heels. Then let your arms relax down by your side. Shoulders are away from your ears. Bridge pose. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Move chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, breathe out, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up, away from the floor. As you inhale, lengthen side ribs away from hips. Exhale, lift up, push the floor away, lengthen ankles away from heels. Keep the neck relaxed. On the next breath, soften chest, and then breathe through sternum, down into heart. And allow the energy to move down into your belly. And exhale, lift up, push floor away as you lift. Now notice where tension is building and use your breath to bring ease to these areas. And exhale, finding that release, lift up, push the floor away. Breathe to lower back. Lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, as you lift up, send thighs and knees forward, away from waist. Breathe in, expand your ribs. And exhale, lift. Deep breaths. And exhale, release. Lower upper back down, lower mid back, and lower all the way on down towards the floor, keeping the tilt until down. Once you're all the way down, roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by chest, breathe in, and then exhale, push the floor away as you come up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Come onto your knees for dolphin pose. So bring your hands onto your biceps, and then there, reach your hands forward. Your elbows and shoulders are aligned. Your forearms are parallel. You can clasp your hands in this way, especially if you're not sure about how much weight you want onto the shoulders. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Then breathe into upper back, lift, spread upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, and then reach back, moving your chest back to thighs and knees. As you inhale, lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you open your armpits back towards your knees. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your heels towards the floor. Breathe in, broaden the upper back with breath. And as you breathe out, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Keep the neck relaxed. One more like this, deep breath. Keep feeling your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach back, heels to floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down towards the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Bring your hands back towards your knees. Push the floor away as you come up onto knees. Sit down onto heels for bird wing. If that's a difficult reach, then change the position so that you feel comfortable and you're not feeling this into your knees. Tuck your elbows into the side ribs. Breathe in. Draw your hands forward. Little finger touches. Exhale, lift chest, and then open your arms out towards the side. Squeeze shoulder blades, but let your shoulders soften away from your ears. 4 more like this. Breathe in. Draw your hands forward. Little finger touches. Exhale, lift chest, and then open. Reach your arms back as far as they will go. You'll feel your shoulder blades are squeezing. Now relax your chest, breathe in. Arms are forward. Feel for lengthening your forearms forward. Exhale, sternum lifts, and open. Squeeze shoulder blades, soften the shoulders. And breathe in, arms are forward. Exhale, feel as if you're lifting out of lower back. Bring your arms back, squeeze shoulder blades. And one more, breathe in. And as you exhale, feel for opening out, opening yourself towards yourself, to yourself, and release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Step your left knee and your right knee back so your knees are now directly under your hips. Curl the toes under, breathe to lower back. And as you breathe out, lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to your thighs and knees. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, move your chest forward for plank. Feel for pushing the floor away, broaden the upper back. You're reaching back to your heels. From here, bend the knees, bend the elbows, come down, the shoulders as the last to come down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Keep the hands here. If your shoulder feels a little bit tight or your back is tweaky, bring your hands forward just ahead of the shoulders. And then breathe in. Move your chest and ribs forward for cobra. Now lengthen your legs back. Feel your lengthening out of lower back as you move your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down. Readjust. The hands are under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back down into like child's pose, and curl the toes under, lift your knees up, reach your sit bones back, and then straighten your legs for downward facing dog. And then breathe in as you glide forward for plank. Hands are under the shoulders, push the floor away. Bend the knees. Lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you lower down. So you're still lengthening belly away from pelvis. You're lengthening lower ribs away from the sacrum. Your hands remain, or bring your hands forward for low cobra. And then breathe in, move your chest forward. Send your legs back, sit bones, tucks to heels. Keep the neck relaxed. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. You're pushing the floor away. Feel for lengthening through the spine. On the breath, as you breathe in, you're gliding forward for plank. Reach back to heels, body's in a straight line. And as you breathe out, lower down. If it's too strong, then bend the knees so the knees are onto the floor. Then breathe into cobra. Move your chest forward, lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away in downward dog. From here, walk your feet forward to your hands. Your feet, they're now hip distance apart. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck, tractioning your lower back out. Your feet press to floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you reach your elbows down towards the floor. Allow your forearms to tuck onto jawbone. Now breathe and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, folding forward, pull your belly in. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. And exhale, fold and pull belly in. If your hamstrings are really tight, knees are bent. Otherwise, straighten legs, lift your kneecaps. Last breath in this one, deep breath. And as you breathe out, fold. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and then place one hand onto your thigh. Bring both hands onto each thigh. Keep the neck relaxed, breathe in. Push the floor away with your feet as you come all the way on up. Good. Stand at the front of your mats with your feet together. If your back is tweaky, bring your feet a little bit wider so that your feet, they are about hip distance apart. Exhale, hands together by your chest. Coming into your salutations. Feet presses to floor, breathe in and reach your arms up. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs, reach your arms up towards the sky. Now soften chest, and as you breathe out, fold. Forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee. Place your left knee to the floor, pad your knee if you need. You can fold your mat to do that. And then push the floor away, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, bend the knees or lower straight down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Draw your chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. You're pushing the floor away in downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad the knee if you need. Push floor away and reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis.
And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward, bringing your forehead towards your shins. On the breath, push the floor away with your feet, lift your chest, reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs, lengthen your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Go as deep as you can, but recognize where you're feeling pain. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down. You can bend the knees. Breathe into cobra. Move your chest forward. Lengthen your legs back. Tuck your elbows in. Keep the shoulders relaxed away from your ears. And as you breathe out, press back for downward facing dog. Feel for lengthening through the spine. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee down towards the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Breathe in, stand up, lift chest. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by your chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up, lift your chest, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen, move belly away from pelvis. Flatten your hands, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move your chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Tuck your elbows in and let your shoulders soften away from your ears. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. You're pushing the floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Then push the floor away as you reach up. Your arms are reaching up towards the sky. Spread the fingers. Feel as if they're beams reaching through the fingertips. Pressing down into both feet. Breathe in and lift up. Lengthen up. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. And as you breathe out, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Breathe into cobra. So move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Tuck your elbows in. Elbows are reaching back towards your hips. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down. Readjust. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back. Curl toes under. As you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel for pushing the floor away as you reach back. Chest to thighs and knees, heels to floor. Inhale, step your right foot forward by your right hand for warrior one. Ease your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Turn your left foot forward about 45 degrees angle. Push floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down. Step back, right leg for plank. Reach back to heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep pushing the floor away as you lower down. Cobra, inhale. Draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for lengthening through the spine in downward dog. On the breath, breathe in, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, pull belly in. Inhale, chair pose. Your knees are bent. Chest lifts. Arms reach up. Sit bones reaches back. And as you breathe out, hands together by your chest. Giving yourself a moment, noticing how your body feels. And then breathe in, chair pose, knees are bent. Lift your chest, reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold. Belly's in, hands to the floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Flatten your hands, exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep the elbows in. Breathe into cobra, chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Bend your left knee and then feel for pushing the floor away with your left foot. Reach back to the edge of your right foot and then lengthen up from there. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip forward, left hip is back. Your feet, they're hip distance apart. Twisting warrior, breathe in, reach your right arm up, open side ribs. Left hand onto left thigh. And as you breathe out, right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. As you breathe, keep gliding your ribs forward away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, twist towards the left. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the left, glide your left hip back. On the breath, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twist towards the left. One more breath like this, deep breath. And release. Bring your hands down towards the floor. Place your right knee down. Bring your right hand forward. You're bringing your hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Your left hand tractions your left thigh forward. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right leg straight back. Feel for pressing back into right leg. Breathe and glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, arc chest towards your left thigh. Breathe in and lengthen. Feel you're moving belly forward away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, feel for sending your right leg back as you move your sternum closer towards your left thigh. Now relax chest and then breathe through sternum down into heart, down into belly. And as you breathe out, opening chest towards your left thigh. One more like this. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper, reach your right leg away from you. Inhale, release, and then ease on back to the center. Pigeon, ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Your hands are under the shoulders. Reach your right leg back. Bear down into pelvis. Breathe in and lift your belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Breathe to lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Pull belly in. Your left thigh, feel as if it's moving forward. Your right thigh is reaching back. One more like this. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Walk your hands back under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucking in. Inhale, cobra. So move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down. Curl toes under. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. You're pushing the floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, warrior one. Breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Turn your foot forward about 45 degrees angle. Push floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Bend your right knee and feel as if you're reaching your right thigh forward. Press into your left foot and then lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, keep chest lifted as you go a little deeper. twisting warrior. Breathe in, reach your left arm up, open side ribs, right hand onto right thigh. And as you breathe out, your left elbow is over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. Anchor left foot to floor, and then breathe in, glide ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot down, exhale, twist to the right. Now feel, breathe to lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, twist towards the right. And breathe, lengthen ribs away from right hip. And exhale, twist to the right. Relax chest and breathe there. Deep breath. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, glide your right hip back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Place your left knee down. Bring lounge lunge. Bring your left hand forward about 12, 15 inches ahead away from the shoulder. Right hand is traction in your right thigh forward. Lengthen your left leg back. Breathe in. Glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, arc your left side ribs towards your right thigh. Now breathe. As you breathe, lengthen belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your chest closer towards your right thigh. That left leg is actively lengthening away from you. And breathe to lower back, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, opening towards the right, your left leg reaches back. One more like this, deep breath. And release, bring your hands back onto the shoulders. Pigeon, ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. And then reach your left leg back as far away from you as you can. If your back is tweaky or your knees or hips, then sit onto your right sit bones and then fold diagonally over your right shin. Otherwise, hands under the shoulders. As you bear down into pelvis, breathe and lift, lengthen belly up away from pelvis. As you breathe out, fold forward, your left foot is reaching back. Reach back towards into your left big toe. And then breathe. Feel this right down from perineum as you're moving. Draw the energy in through perineum. Move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, reach your sit bones back. So feel for opening into lower back. Spread your breath into back ribs. Feel your ribs as they spread wide out to armpits. And exhale, send your left leg back, glide your right thigh forward. Deep breath, move belly away from pelvis, draw chest forward. And exhale, lengthen, send your left leg back, sit bones reaches back. Inhale, release, hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot, step it back. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down. Readjust. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back. Toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. You're pushing the floor away in downward dog. From here, as you breathe in, rise up to the very tips of your toes. On exhale, reach back. Reach your heels towards the floor. Moving chest to thighs and knees. Keep reaching heels to the floor, but then breathe in. Move your belly up away from pelvis. And exhale, reach back. So feel the back of your calves, the back of your thighs as they open up. On the breath, breathe in, rise up to the very tips of toes. On exhale, push the floor away, reach back, heels to floor. You're moving your chest to thighs and knees. Now reach your heels to floor and breathe in. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, reach back. Push the floor away. You're reaching heels to floor. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. Coming down into a seated position and reach your legs forward. Reach your heels forward. Flex your toes back towards your shins. As you breathe in, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Lift your chest, lift your back ribs. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. You may be able to take hold of the feet, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. And breathe in, lifting belly up away from pelvis. Keep the length, and as you breathe out, fold forward, belly's in. You may be able to bend your elbows. Let your shoulders be soft. And then breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, belly's in. As you breathe, spread your ribs out wide towards your armpits. And exhale, fold. Feel this right from your pelvic bone. Breathe in and you're lifting belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold, move your belly away from the top of your thighs. Inhale, release. Keep the neck relaxed. Push away as you come all the way up. Lie down onto your backs for your next pose. Cross your, straighten your right leg. Right leg reaches straight forward. Bend your left knee. Your left knee is moving towards your left shoulder. Clasp your hands just below your left shin. Now breathe into lower back, spread the ribs. And as you breathe out, draw your left knee towards your left shoulder and reach your right leg away from you. Now breathe into lower back, spreading the ribs. And as you breathe out, really pull your belly in. Feel as if you're moving your belly away from your left thigh. Your right leg is lengthening forward. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, send your right leg forward. Draw your left knee towards your chest. Then inhale, release. Place your left foot back down to the floor. And then lengthen your left leg away from you. Bend your right knee. The sole of your right foot is to the floor. Draw your right foot up, right knee towards the chest. Take hold of your right shin with both hands. Lower back presses to floor. Breathe to lower back. Spread the ribs. And as you breathe out, draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. Your left leg actively lengthens away from you. Now breathe into lower back, spread the ribs. And as you breathe out, really pull your belly in, move your right knee towards your right shoulder, lengthen your left leg away from you. One more like this, deep breath. Breathe to lower back, spread ribs. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, really pull in. Draw your right knee towards the right shoulder and lengthen left leg away. Inhale, release. Place your right foot to the floor. Let your arms release out towards the side. Bend your left knee so the soles of both feet are onto the floor. Move your heels back towards your sit bones as close as they will go. Now press your lower back to floor. And breathe in, lift your feet up away from the floor, draw your knees towards your chest. And as you breathe out, allow your knees to come over towards your left side, as close towards your left armpit as you can. Place your left hand onto the lowest point of the rib cage on your right side. Tap this area, and then breathe there, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for that release as you let go. Bring your left hand up to the midpoint of your rib cage right side. The bonus part of your rib cage. Tap this area and breathe there. And breathe out, release. Your right shoulder relaxes. Bring your left hand into right armpit. Tap this area. And wake this area up and then breathe there. And as you breathe out, feel for that release as you let go. Same again. Tap into the right side of your armpit and breathe there. And as you breathe out, release. Bring your left arm down, out towards the side. Both arms presses to floor. Breathe in one at a time. Bring your feet back to center. And as you breathe out, allow your knees to come down towards the right side. Knees as close towards your right armpit as you can. Head is in the opposite direction to knees. Right hand is on the lowest point of the left rib cage. Breathe there, deep breath. And as you breathe out, release. Bring your right hand up to the bonus part of the left rib cage. Tap this area and breathe there. So you're allowing yourself to notice. Breathe there. And exhale, release. Right hand is to left armpit. Tap this area. And then breathe there. And exhale, soften your left shoulder down. Same again, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your right hand back to floor, both arms to floor. Breathe in, draw your knees to center, one at a time. And then hug your knees towards your chest. Breathe to lower back. And allow your knees to move from side to side. And forward and back. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. Let your arms relax down by your side. You can stay here or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side, or straighten, lengthen your legs. You're lying down in your final pose, Shavasana. Shoulders are softening away from your ears. Close your eyes. Allow yourself just to be as you let go. As you lie here, make any adjustments. And then feel yourself as if you're melting into a really safe space, as if you're melting into your favorite duvet. And then resist the urge to move so you're not interrupting the flow of energy that's moving through you now. Try to relax. Allow your body to absorb the energy that has been developed through your practice. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes and eye sockets. Relax your jaw. Shoulders, let your shoulders soften, creating a little bit more space to the back of your neck. Relax your skull bones. Relax your collarbones. And then relax your back. Feel your back as it opens up, as it spreads to the earth. Relax your pelvis, buttocks, relax your thighs. Relax your legs, your calves, your shins, your ankles, and relax your feet and toes. Relax your arms, your shoulders, triceps, biceps. And relax your forearms, your wrists, your hands, fingers. Relax your belly, diaphragm. Relax your chest, relax your heart. Now relax your mind. Allow yourself to be still. As you lie here, feel the edges of your toes, the edges of your fingers. Feel your skin barrier. And breathe to these areas. And exhale, feel the sensation of release. On your next breath, stretch out in a way that feels good. And on your next breath, bend your knees. Soles of your feet to the floor. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. As you come up into a seated cross-leg position. Sitting up tall. Bring your hands together, the thumbs, they lightly touch sternum. Give yourself this time and notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide. Just finishing with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. So thanks very much. Thanks for joining the class. You may feel this into your body later on. So Epsom salt, magnesium salt, Dead Sea or Himalayan salt if you bathe and feel your body recovering back to you. You may feel some thirsty. You may feel yourself really thirsty or dehydrated. Try to avoid that by sipping and drinking water throughout the day. Look after yourselves. Look at the DMU leisure site for information as to what programs are available and what else is going on at the studio. I look forward to seeing you again. Take really good care of yourselves. Namaste. If you have any comments, please leave those onto the site.